Where the fuck is full screen mode? There it is. Bam. Where the fuck is full screen mode? There it is. I might need a new keyboard soon. This one's getting very... Oh. That's just nails. It's literally just ew. I wonder if I got unreasonably angry. Yeah, I wonder if I got unreasonably angry as a child playing this game. I'm sure. But it's more so in a sense of, I wonder if just hearing those sound effects pissed me off to no end. It's possible. Hey, Milo. Yeah. Yeah. You want uppies? Oh, my shoulder.
Oh, radical.
Wow.
Why you gonna scratch me up like that, Milo? I know you love me. Milo, if you go in there, there's a chance you might not get out. No. This fridge isn't for you, Milo. You get your own food and treats and snacks.
Let's roll.
No, Milo.
Good at this.
I have no insurance.
It's Ollie.
Whee! Got you now.
Gotta blow up the candle.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Gimme. You know, the game doesn't look that bad. For a parody game, it's one of the situations where it just becomes needlessly difficult later on in the game.
I didn't do it.
I wish I was joking, but genuinely, this game is fun for like the first 3 levels, and then all of a sudden it just gets needlessly hard. All I can really say is it gets harder than Freddie Mercury on Viagra. This shit out here ready to fuck me. Local brain holes. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, they're gonna be taking everyone's brains.
Dad, the zombies are on the way. Shouldn't we do something?
Not now, Lisa. I'm trying to listen to the baseball game.
It's the top of the 7th, and oh God, zombies! They're devouring the crowd. Now they're eating my brain. Oh, the pain! Ah!
Oh, all right. I'll get us some survival supplies. Stupid Brockman getting eaten by zombies.
I was not expecting. Is this really genuinely gonna end up being like? Oh shit! Get to the Flanders house. Is this genuinely gonna end up being like Red Dead Zombie Nightmare? I was not expecting this. No pagans.
Leonard, give me your first aid kit.
Well, I was hoping to save it for Rodder and Totter to, bandage their brain-eater boo-boos.
Look, just rub a Bible on him.
Will that work to fend off zombies?
Who am I, Dr. Science?
Oakley-dokley. Here's the first aid kit.
Daddy, if the zombies are dead, why aren't they in heaven?
I hope my brain feeds a poor hungry zombie.
Let's see. I need something to board up the window. I know! Boards!
Zombies. Zoinks. I was not expecting an actual Halloween level by the end of this. So this is his car. Wait, there's ghost cars too. Oh my god, this is fast. Wait, oh my goodness. Holy shit. This really is just, I've never actually played this level before. I didn't even know this existed. I mean, sure, I guess, but why? Damn, you... Wow, you really give me no time at all. Oh my god. It's gonna be one of those things where it's gonna skip like half the missions.
It's crashing time!
still love the no pagan sign.
Landed. Let's see.
Also, I'm glad you got the reference of Night of maybe one fright.
I know.
That's a game I need to play again. Scooby-Doo, Night of 1,000 Frights, I think it was. This thing might be too fast. Whee!
Oh, I think I
It's also one hell of a shortcut. What was I doing this whole time?
Hey, come
Grab
back
it.
Here. Yams are sleeping on board. Oh, guess I'll have to use a hop or a pillar now.
Sleeping on boards. Sounds like something that would actually happen. If everyone's a zombie, oh yeah, I forgot Mo lived in
I
a
need your
squalor.
chainsaw to chop up attacking zombies.
But then how will I defend myself?
Mo. Shouldn't the weapons go to save people who have loved ones?
Yeah, I guess so.
I think I made my point.
Well, better go comb my hair before the zombies get here. My life stinks.
Dude, I really need like an extra 30 seconds per one of these missions.
Please don't do
Really should just... Like, I get it. They probably made it more difficult than it had to be to... Shit. Extend the time.
Oh,
I'm sorry, those are taxis. Okay, that is more than a taxi. Damn.
Let's do this thing.
Oh, I see. So it wants me to use every shortcut I have. Got it.
In your face.
Nice. Alright, I gotta try this. There's a couple of cars I've been seeing that I want to give a shot.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
I love it.
I am excelente.
There's another one. I want to go in the boat. That's the Elden Ring's boat. Get back here, Elden's Ring boat.
Let's
They
roll.
even have... That's adorable. I love this. I know I'm going the wrong way, but I don't care. No, I can't destroy too many things because I know how it's going to go. I'm going to need the money, and then I'm going to need... It's one of the situations where I feel like this car is good enough, but I also want to see what I'm allowed. I thought that was a squirrel, man. That was just two zombies huddled together. What do we got here? 70 Sport Cut. That's actually really good. The horse. Oh, the hearse. Oh, that's... Really? Alright. Hover bike. Pretty good. No toughness. Zombie car. Open wheels race car. No toughness. Armored. There's no perfect vehicle. Yeah, there's no perfect vehicle. The closest thing I can find is, honestly, the hearse. Where it's got a little bit of everything. Oh, technically I completed a mission, so you know what that means. It's Saturday. Ugh, my nostrils. I'm losing my nostrils. Oh, that's where that went. Dude, I've been looking for this forever. I bought like a Coca-Cola vintage package from, I think it was Walmart. They were doing a sale on them. And it said, I got myself a vintage cup, 3 vintage glasses, 2 coasters, and a bottle of Coke out of it. Oh, that's good shit. Oh, yeah. That's what Daddy needed. I don't get a double jump up there. That's not freaky at all. Zombie Homer, Zombie Homer. Homer dirty. Evil Homer. Alright. Unless the game straight up tells me, hey, I need money for this. Europe needs a Walmart. I thought Walmart was a global thing. I mean, I know it started off in America. It's... Walmart is American.
Wow, I need a
So is McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. You know how I know Taco Bell's American? Because they tried opening up a Taco Bell in Mexico and that shit failed in like a month or two. Hilarious. You go to the fucking place you're trying to rip off and try to sell your ripped off ass ground beef and pass it off as like real Mexican, authentic Mexican food.
Tickling my feet.
Unfortunately, she said I might die today.
Mr. Smithers, can you help me out?
What did they
Some
think was
very
gonna happen?
weird, godless, fascinating stuff going on.
Not now, Simpson. Mr. Burns wants me to run some errands, but I have a brunch date. You know how it is.
Whatever, just give me the mission.
Help Smithers find the items for him. Personally, I would never seen a Walmart. Really?
Sweet.
It also depends on which Walmart you're going to, because there are some Walmarts that are superstores. There's some, like the Walmart here, in the least populated state in America. It's big, but it's not as big as the one in, say, like Fort Hood, Texas.
Things. Whoa. Here you go, Mr.
Here you go, Mr. Schmibbers. Where am I looking for specifically? Uh-oh.
Oh, this
Dude, it really is telling me to go fuck myself with these timers. Holy shit.
Let's do this thing.
Oh.
Bouncy, bouncy.
It's probably one of the situations where the faster I do things, the more time I have.
Here you go.
Can I walk over there and make it or no?
Ouch, my bikini zone's chafing.
Not particularly.
Ow!
Oops. No, I wanted yes. Yeah, Walmart's cool. First, I don't particularly enjoy only shopping at Walmart. I like to shop at local shops. Problem is, Walmart's significantly cheaper than everything around me. Also, it's a general store, so it has basically everything I'd ever need. It's a double-edged sword, really. Unfortunately, these local mom-and-pop stores can't quite... How am I getting stuck on a wheel? Can't quite compete with, say, Walmart in terms of lowering prices.
Here you go. Get out of my way, jerk ass. Looks harder than it is. Oh yeah, stretch the legs and the crotch.
Not my problem. The mitter schmibbers. Like, whenever I can, I try to go to the mall to support random local store. Either that or go to Hot Topic, because my wife loves Hot Topic.
Doc Wonderstein's tooth powder.
Thanks, Simpson. Mr. Burns doesn't have teeth anymore, but it makes him feel young when I rub this on his gums. The things we do for love.
Uh-huh. Gross. What next?
Find yes, we have no bananas record. What? Oh. Interesting. Fetch quest ash missions we get in here.
Bouncy, bouncy.
That was probably the most...
Candy wrapper in an updraft.
That is the most, I wouldn't say reasonable, but that's the most time it's given me in a long time. Whoops. Sorry, Mr. Smibbers. Please stand up.
What does he need this for?
Mr. Burns likes to Voto exercise every morning. It keeps his muscles from falling off the bone.
Great. Gotta go.
Cool. That was it. Honestly, acceptable. You got Mr. Burns' limo.
I mean, S-M-A-R-T.
Alright. Drive to the school playground. New. Mr. Burns' limo. Oh. Low acceleration but high speed. Not bad.
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs.
That was actually probably the easiest mission I'm going to get in a hot minute. And I'm about to do some racing missions, which... Like how there's a zombie with no head. I enjoyed... This last level is kind of cute. I'm glad I didn't play it last week because I was so fucking angry at level 4. Specifically, one of its missions that was just fucking me. That if I tried playing this now, or then... Dude, I would have just rage quit and said, we're done here. We're not playing this. We're not finishing. It's not worth it. My time. Sometimes you really do gotta step back.
Zombie, still have you working at the DMV now?
Yeah, sometimes you just need to step back, give yourself a break before you try it again. Cross the finish line before time runs out. Okay.
Brains! Brains! I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
What?
Ow! My neck!
Alright. Oh my goodness. Like how it genuinely funnels me because there's nowhere else for me to go. Is that a witch in the sky? This car is going to explode before anything else happens. I really do feel like they gave... If this level... No, I can't say this level is going to be the easiest I've had so far. If this level ends up being way easier than I genuinely expect it to be, it's purely because they overcorrected. They really hit you with the, we fucked you so hard at the previous level, that we have to just give you, like, a freebie.
Watch it!
Ooh, I need to make this now.
You're not gonna get more?
Okay. Speed is essential. Yeah, no shit. Speed is essential, but being able to not float is also essential.
Brains! Brains! Ooh, the vibration tickling my feet. Just call me Air Homer. Learn to drive, dumbass. Where am I gonna put all these?
I will slow down where I need to if it means that I don't have to deal with that. If I don't stop in general. I could also just slam myself into the wall and honestly, it works just fine. It takes about 10 seconds anyway just to get through, so yeah, I'll be fine. Personally, I got myself an extra 11 seconds out of that just because I slowed down a bit. See what happens when you show a little bit of patience. Now I'm going to road rage in like 30 minutes.
In your face! Woohoo!
Cool. I wonder what a poo looks like. He's still here, Pooh's still here. What's going on?
I'm looking for something in a breakfast burrito.
This new squishy Vindaloo will bring out the Indian in anyone.
I swallowed my retainer.
I like how he's going into the bathroom with him, like, yeah, I just beat your ass, now get in here. They're just random ass skeletons. I enjoy it. Also, I looked it up. Apparently, that is infamous. Oh, the haha. Yeah, it has been a cultural staple for the last, I'd say 20 years, just because Nelson has one laugh and one laugh only.
Oh, now I have a wedgie.
My favorite thing is I still love the idea that if it didn't involve children, that would be considered harassment. That would be considered assault. Whenever children fight each other, it's not assault. It's just bullying. Alright, Zombie Arnold, what do you got for me? Zombie car... That's it? Oh, you're the special one, right. Or at least I know where you're at. Gil is somewhere, I just don't know where. Why the music just cut in? But yeah, back to what I was mentioning before I got distracted. So apparently, there's like Twitch has OnlyFans statistics.
It's occupied, so go away.
Where the vast majority of people are making or gaining fuck all. Like in OnlyFans, the vast majority of OnlyFans models are making like $50 tops. Well, the top 1%, probably even less than that, are making all the millions of bajillions off of booby pics. But Twitch is the same way in the regard of views, not booby pics. No one's paying me for titty pics yet. I didn't even think to check in here. But yeah, Twitch's views are kind of like OnlyFans money. Where the, like 98% of people are actually getting like 3%, 0 to 3% of views. While everyone else is like 2%. If you got 5 to 8, Jesus, get up there. If you got 5 to 8, you're like 1%. You're at 8 plus, you're basically the 1% and above. And it just basically goes into minutia numbers after more people. What's up with these things? Is this going to be the level with so much money? I am making a lot of money off these soda machines. I'm sorry. Was that a tower? I'm sorry. Was that a plane? No, that's a sign. Okay. The funny thing is, all it took was like one thing of zombies showing up, and it's just Mad Max everywhere. Besides the zombies, that was gonna happen either way, I guess. There's fucking caged people, dead people. How many fucking corpses did you have in Springfield? I mean, 13 cents is steady income. Steady, not survival, but you are correct. If I were to make an OnlyFans, it would be through somebody else's dick pics. This would be my joke of my last day of streaming. I'm just gonna string the biggest, blackest cocks. That's what I'm gonna do. Just make an OnlyFans. It's just literally random dudes' biggest, blackest cocks. Even white dudes' cocks. And just call them the biggest, blackest. Just rate the biggest and the blackest, and there's just like fucking white dicks all over there. I really hope that the witch's broom counts as a motorcycle. That'd probably be the only actual motorcycle here.
Reckless driving is my pet peeve. Just a few more.
I probably am gonna need to buy the zombie mobile. Knowing this game, it's gonna be like, oh, you need to look like a zombie. Oh no, you gotta dress like the devil, and there's a race thing over here that I want. More interested in the cards though. This is some Music Meister-ass music from Batman the Animated Series. Holy shit, this is Modus Peak. Oh, that one? I honestly, I forgot who made that one, but I need to have Mason redraw one of those, but with my actual cat now. Because that was a plush my wife got me ages ago. Now that my wife lives with me and I have a cat, fuck, I might as well just go the extra mile. Now, of course, I gotta pay Mason. Be a dick move for me to ask him to do something for me like that without paying him. Which I will be getting super paid on Wednesday next week. So, Mason, if you're watching this, I'll be able to go back to giving you your Ko-Fi money. Oh, that's what I missed. When he's here, and I know he's here, I'll let him know too. Because I get my regular paycheck on Wednesday, as well as my income tax
Can you
return,
come and get me?
which is just
I'll pay you
buco
in back
bucks.
rubs.
Because apparently getting married means you go from literally getting $5 a year back, if you're lucky, to $5 grand. I did not know being married gave me that much dollars, but I guess it makes sense. Granted, I make enough money even as an E4 in the Air Force, which is always funny when people say, oh, you're in the military, you must be poor. Technically, yes, but only if we just get base pay. We get a lot more than that. Everything else is just non-taxable, so they can't do anything about it. I'm getting distracted. Granted, I need to get distracted. I need to make it $5 grand. Yes, I'm getting $5 grand back. I wasn't expecting that either. When I got married, I was expecting I'll probably get $2 grand back tops, not 5. It's like, well, damn. That is going straight into bills. All of my bills are being paid.
Learn to drive, you dumbass.
Oh, there's Gil. I need to find a
That
wife.
wasn't part of the deal.
You just gotta help old Gil out.
I swear to God, if you tell me I need to get the hover bike,
At old Gil's door.
the hearse, yes, this thing, 750. It's the best vehicle in the game, hands down, because it's got the maxest stats of them all.
Let's roll.
But I'm not gonna go out of my way to blow all my money on random shit. For one, the only way I've genuinely found ways to get money, the school burnout, is the time trials, which
If I win this,
it becomes very difficult after a while. Circuit race. I need to play more racing games. Racing games are genuinely fun to me. It's been so long, and I haven't played a good racing game since Need for Speed. Grand Theft Auto is not really a racing game, despite the fact that a lot of it involves driving around in cars. Another game I need to replay again, Dying Light, but that's in my own time, as well as Saints Row 2. Never played Saints Row 1. I've heard it's a myth at this point, but it was essentially Grand Theft Auto clone. So, oh well.
brains,
Ooh, baby.
brains,
It's gonna take me a few attempts because I already know. I just need to know what the map really looks like.
Scratching myself, your history. I'm not a very good driver. Eat my dust, dust eater. Homer hates
I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of corners. I really feel like once you hit like 4 stars, any more is just a tragedy.
You are the one I hate. He used a cheat code. I'm a
To be fair, as long as I don't,
speed thingy.
I would rather prefer it essentially just be people in the pre. I need to. Oh, I just realized I have no fucking.
Damn it, I dropped my kebab.
Okay, good. This is here. Thank God. It knew. It fucking knew. It knew. God damn, this is a big map. Surprisingly enough. Yeah, of course it's the hearse. It's a shame it isn't like GTA in a sense where I grab a car and I can just use it forever. I'm sorry, why did he get turned around? Oh, he didn't. That's just the map. Why? Apparently, yeah, being married and having kids gives you a shit ton of tax back. No wonder
People say I'm
No wonder a lot of fucking families who don't need children have a shitload of children. Granted, I think, oh no, it's like $2 grand per child, I think, is what you get back.
As soon as I'm done scratching myself, your history. Where am I gonna...
And it's only going to increase each year because they have to account for inflation. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea where these laps end and where they start. All I know is I need to take this shit slow. long as I don't blow up before I hit the finish line, I'm basically good. Oh, that's where it is. Hey! I have to slow down at this point. It's the only way I'm going to win, simply because the handling in this game is not good. But yeah, I feel like I'm right in the sense that they scaled back the difficulty on the final level, because one, it looks goofy as shit, so they're probably going for that. It's meant to be fun. And two, the previous level, they really fucked you on timing.
Bart did it. So long, suckers! Ow, my head! Ooh,
Get him out of my way, just keep going, just be in front of the guy behind me. Which I'm pretty sure I'm close to the end anyway.
I blame society.
So with the Joker. Because he's the Joker, baby. Victory drink!
So talented and good looking.
But yeah, I thought they fudged the numbers on my taxes whenever they said $5,000, but it's already been approved and it's coming my way. The lucky thing about it is it came at such a good time too, because thanks to 2 government shutdowns, I had to use a shit ton of my credit card because I didn't know if I was getting paid or not. So it was always just okay, I got paid this time, I'll pay off what I can, because Jesus Christ, I went way over than I thought. And then I just kept doing that. So yeah, I need to stop using that credit card for anything but emergencies, purely emergencies. Legitimately, that big one was literally meant for only emergencies, and I just ended up using for day-to-day life. I'd say the only thing besides emergency is gas, because I get cash back. Ooh, Cole's cash. Where's my car? I'm going to find the last race before I go over there. And it's gonna be a one-on-one race. I'm gonna cry about it because it sucks and I hate it. Dr. Comic Book Guy. No, I don't think I will. You know what this level reminds me of? It reminds me of... In all honesty, it reminds me of one of the levels of Leisure Suit Larry on the PS2. Which is, I can't see shit. I'm genuinely shocked we got Leisure Suit Larry on the PS2, of all things. Now, to be fair, the only thing that would surprise me more than PS2 Leisure, goddamn, I can't fucking say my S's. Is it on the Nintendo, any Nintendo, frankly. 64, Super, doesn't matter. GameCube, don't care. If I see that shit, I'm gasping for air. Because let's be real, Nintendo would never allow Psy being abducted. He's being abducted.
Coming through. That was so painful. Out of control.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can literally switch vehicles. What car is this? One I can't go into. My car! Wait, my car can't be...
I feel bad about that.
My car can't be destroyed. I will keep that in mind. I have no concept of fucking depth here.
Ow, my ass! What the...
It's just a giant jet magnet, man. Listen, I got lucky with my wife. And as much as I do end up pushing it, I think about it. I'd be like, nah, I'm not doing that anymore. This is a castle. I just realized that. I like pushing my wife as in pushing her away. I mean, pushing my wife as in basically annoying the shit out of her.
Whoa!
Now, granted, the average person would be like, well, that's your job as a husband. And yeah,
Bouncy, bouncy!
I like how they did not change anything over here. I'm just gonna buy the hearse. It's 750. They really did. I do enjoy the fact that they gave me 4 maps. Even though there's 7 levels, they gave me 4 maps. Let me save game in case I fuck up. And they essentially... They gave me 4 maps. How many did I want to say I double played on 3 of them. There was maybe... Marge Simpson, which... No, it was Homer we played on this one. Then it was Bart we played in Springfield's town. City, I guess. Oh, this one. I never did this one.
Okay, Living Dead. Let's...
Checkpoint race. Is my car... Okay, my car is fine.
Brains!
Wait.
Brains!
I've already done this one. Apparently I have not. Okay. Wasp camera, gags, story missions.
Okay.
I don't actually know if I can buy... No, I can buy the hearse from Gil.
Brains!
I don't remember what I'm doing for this.
Brains!
This Oh no, it is a different one. This is the school, so yeah. I wasn't wrong. I was just confused.
Ooh, the vibrations tickling my feet.
Wait, who's gonna be the hearse is usually the one that's in front. Why is this... There's this boy. Look at the pumpkin. Damn, son! Alright, you're gonna be the #1 problem here. Okay, so they're no longer rubber banding. Thank God. Rubber banding and racing games have a problem with rubber banding, and that's kind of like one of the big reasons I don't play them, despite the fact that I want to. Because it sucks upgrading your car, souping it up, making it look nice, making it look cool, making it fast, giving it sweet acceleration, all that other fun jazz. Only for like a Fiat 500 or like a fucking...
Looks harder than it is.
A fucking Hyundai... No, what was my first con? A Dodge motherfucking Neon 2005 come at you and be like, yeah, I'm going 700 miles per hour, what of it? It's like, bro, you physically cannot. I was like, it's genuinely bullshit. No. If the problem with... Wait, what? That was it? Alright, they definitely... What did I get out of this? They definitely made it easier to do a lot of the side missions. Payout. Complete the entire lap before time runs out.
Rushing time.
I'm about to see just how hard that actually
Let's
is.
do this thing.
I lost 50 coins doing it. But if it gives me 100...
Yeah.
Cars stopping in the middle of the road do not help me. Fuck, I should have gone in the middle. That wastes time.
Take this. Just a few more.
Thank God that tree could be destroyed. Hodor. Fuck! It's okay, I got it. I just got sideswiped at the very edge. But that shortcut saves me like 15 seconds, and I don't think it I'm pretty sure this time it doesn't expect me to take shortcuts. Then again...
Move it. Learn to drive, dumbass.
Fuck.
I have no experience. Generic villain.
Get out of my way. Oh! Well shit! Hell yeah!
We're #1.
Oh, that's super fucking easy.
Loading.
Bro, just, oh my god, please, give me more of those. Just shove it up my ass. My god. Now with the Springfield Church, now with more guilt. God, I read that out of my peripheral. Alright, so yeah, final level, easy as shit. They wanted the last level to actually be fun. They wanted you to remember, they wanted to go out with a bang because they realized, alright, the level 6 was the biggest ball ache. I genuinely felt like I was the guy in an MMA fight and one of the audience members was like, grab his dick and twist it, and you actually do. I was like, please stop.
Thing is, I'm not imagining these guys.
Also the... Oh, shit.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy. Oh, come on. Oh, I swallowed my...
Bro.
Ooh, the vibration tickling my feet.
They're spawning out of nowhere. Time to run through a group of people.
Another one.
Yeah, this game became significantly easier for no apparent reason. I'm just hearing a bunch of fucking anime girls barking behind my fucking ears with these. They should disappear any second now. Thank goodness. Every now and again on TikTok, I get this weird thing of like, I'm making a game, and it's just these two chibi anime girls going, just by the press of a button. Like how in Shrek Super Slam, or one of the Shrek games, I forget which one, where there was a dedicated burp button. For no real reason. Best time, 120.
Sweet.
I'll still take it, just because I need the money. How much do I have? 541? Yeah. Why are the zombies getting out of the way? They're already dead. And why are the cops? I guarantee it's not even like real cops. It's zombie cops. They're like, how dare you damage the life of a perfectly good zombie willing to eat the brains of a perfectly good person. Like, even when I skip this section over here, it still gives me plenty of time to get through. 130 is the time, and I can do it in 120. As long as I don't get fucked.
Better.
Too many times, at least. I'm starting to get into the too many category now.
I didn't do it.
There's still the living somewhere. That was a living person, or that was just a witch. To be fair, they can eat shit too. Don't care. Oh my god.
King of the world. Bart did it.
Yeah, me getting fucked a little too hard sometimes. I need 100 more gold, and I know where to get enough of it. The back of my house, I need to go home.
I blame society.
I blame Homer
I am
Simpson.
evil Homer. I am evil Homer.
I don't know, every now and again I just have that voice in my head, just, I am evil. Dude, I'm spending my time going out of my way, collecting a bunch of shit, doing all these fun stuff on my end. And I still only 44 minutes into the stream. I got at least 5 more hours to go. I tried to make it at least 6 hours.
Where am I gonna put all
Long enough for my wife to sleep, at least. Because my wife will sleep through damn near anything. The only thing I've learned that she wakes up to is whenever I say honey, babe, or just her name in general. She wakes up to that, but anything else? Nah.
Run again.
I've thrown the cat on her a few times while she was sleeping. Nothing. Don't tell her I said that. I've had nightmares myself and have thrown hands. Accidentally smacking her. I think I hit her in the hip and she still didn't wake up. Weekend Dad. I know it's a bunch of references to each other. It's just funny to hear. You and me both. Mason, you're here. Good. You'll be getting your money soon, Mason. I'll pay off the Mafia one day. You're dead. What is up with these wheels? Holy shit. Also, why'd you hit... Also, who you hit in the head? My wife. And it wasn't in the head. I think I smacked her in the hip when I was sleeping because I woke up from a nightmare throwing hands. That happens a lot. More than I would like to admit. There's a reason I don't, if I can help it, I don't take like Tylenol PM, Advil PM, the Mafia broke my kneecaps, or melatonin because I have nightmares. Whenever I dream, I have nightmares. I dream of nightmares. I don't know, I mean I can't say I don't know why. I fall asleep to creepypasta videos. It's not exactly a secret. But yeah, I'm about to get super paid on Wednesday, so I'll pay off all my debt and I'll be able to pay you, I'll be able to go back to giving you money again, Mason, so I can essentially command you to make me hard on a whim. Louis Kneebreaker came after me. Creepypasta videos, you're a man of culture. To be fair, the one I fall asleep to, the number one thing I fall asleep to, Godzilla NES creepypasta. But after a while, it just becomes old nostalgia videos for me, and I just kind of end up listening to whatever. I will listen to like peanut butter gamer-ass horror videos, like top 25 spookiest things in video game type ass videos. Essentially noise. I need slight noise to fall asleep. Where the fuck is Gil at? The nightmares I have are the ones where I don't realize it's a dream until I wake up. I usually something Monday like incredible debt, my wife cheated on me, or I'm in prison. Mine are never mundane. They probably are, and I just don't remember them. But mine, I would say mundane ones for me would be I'm working my old job, driving the 16-wheelers, and all of a sudden I lose the ability to brake, and I'm driving into the ocean for some fucking reason, despite the fact that we have literally no silos next to oceans. No, I take that back. California's training sites are next to oceans. Well, all of California is next to an ocean, so that doesn't exactly narrow it down. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't know how close the silos are to base because I never drove because someone always volunteered. Someone else really wanted to drive. I think it was like one guy who just loved driving. It was really relaxing for him. I just took a nap. They could ask me, alright, point us to your training silo in California. I'd be like, you got me, boss. I don't fucking know. What do you mean you don't know? You were there for like 2.5 months. You went there for like a month and a half. And you didn't know where it's at? No, not a clue. Why? I slept every time. Because every other day, or if not every day, I'd have to wake up at 4:30, do PT. The chase sedan's pretty good. But realistically... Hearse. I just want more handling. But your state is landlocked, so don't worry. Yeah, I was like, why am I having this nightmare? Literally, there's no water near me. I guess it was always my fear of, like, big truck could cause problems. I could easily kill someone on the road if I wanted to. But, in my defense, there was nothing to defend. I never actually caused an accident, or anything, by any means. I'm the only one who didn't cause a major investigation with the trucks. I was the only one who was actually considered a good driver. Everyone else always hits something. I think the worst dream was the prison dream because I saw a lot of people get mutilated and stabbed to death, injected with drugs.
Unless you're a funny Scottish lass in a bunny wee kilt. Shove off!
Oh, a small Scottish girl in a small skirt.
Hey, you there! Smelly Sam! What's going on?
The alien craft is using some sort of tractor beam to suck up trespassers to their doom. Worst effects ever.
But that's real!
Worst effects ever.
What's with the cool black car?
My knowledge of sci-fi movies is correct, which it is. The black car is an advanced probe for the mother ship. Now, if you're through, I will spend my last hours on Earth complaining about movies on the internet.
Kilt is not a skirt. You are correct. The difference between a skirt and a kilt is the dick flap. When I worked at the Tilted Kilt, I had to wear a kilt. And everyone called it a skirt until I started whipping my dick out. And then all of a sudden, it's a kilt. You need the zombie car. I fucking knew it. And they were lucky I wore underwear. And mostly the name. It's, yeah.
Oh, I need a disco nap.
But yeah, skirts are basically like one, jeez, the camera's dying. Skirts are usually one consistent row of fabric, while kilts have like a flap in the front, essentially a dick flap, so you can take a piss wherever you want. But they're functionally the same. Mostly the Scots only use excuses their culture. Yeah, I could definitely see it. It was a uniform for me. I didn't have a choice. But when I was rocking the goth boots and kilts, listen, even the dudes were after me. I was also like actually, that's a spider. I was also like actually in shape, built, and skinny back then. Fuck, the one thing I wanted to grab, I missed. The only problem? All the acne. Now, as I get older, I have significantly less acne, practically none. I have like maybe 1 or 2 on me. That's tops. Unless I'm super stressed, which is, that's a different issue.
Take that!
Like, the more acne you see on me, the more stressed I am. That's like the best way to tell.
Oh, I think I broke something.
Need 500. Realistically, I could. The Tilted Kilt in New York permanently closed down in 2018. The one in Texas closed down due to COVID for a couple months. Then after COVID, they came back. Which, to be fair, they were constantly talking about how they were always in the red. So I don't know how they've scrounged the money to not rebuild, but reopen. These are zombie cars. Do you think they're gonna explode?
That's a lot, dude. I'm a mean speed thingy.
What I need to do, I realistically could. Let me get out, grab another car. Stand on the road in the meantime. Yep, you. Ow, I just scratched myself. And all my shit's gone. Back to my hearse.
Well, it's about time.
Also, I found out why my ear itches. Apparently, I'm part grandpa. I got hair growing in my ears, a lot more than I ever expected, so yeah, that's annoying me. It's kind of like when you have too much nose hair. Except, this problem is I can't cut the ear hairs out. Not because it causes damage to my ear, mostly because it's basically... You know how there's like this one flap inside your ear that's supposed to protect you from the vast majority of dirt? Yeah, that. I have to deal with that. That fucking... that flap of cartilage. Well, they're kind of dependent on hot women, and most of those come and go pretty easily. Can confirm, we had a lot of women who get fired because they just kind of let themselves go after a while because they thought no matter what they'd always be pretty just because they worked at the Tilted Kilt, which granted, no. And there were a lot of ugly chicks there because, bruh, it was the ghetto. You were not getting pretty chicks there. You might have pretty for the ghetto, but that's the equivalent of a BMT-10, which is the equivalent of a 3 to a 5 tops in the real world. You're just so sex deprived that you just look at anything and be like, yeah, I'd do it. Smash. My favorite thing always had to have been the guys who went there to work, not realizing they had to wear the kilt. They thought they could wear shorts. Nope. They saw the kilt and was like, man, I ain't wearing that. I was like, buddy, do you want the job or not? I was like, when you want money, you're willing to wear the kilts. Excuse me. Well, dignity though, but money. It sucks that it takes 50 and I get 100 out of it. It really shouldn't be that much. The thing is, a lot of them didn't even give a shit about dignity or honor or anything like that. All they cared about was the bitches, and it was always hilarious being like, yeah, man, when you always got a guy who was willing to wear the uniform, they were like, man, I came here mostly because I just wanted to hook up with the girls. And it's like, buddy, they're all either married, a lesbian, or got kids. So you're kind of screwing yourself. I am literally just I am getting fucked right here. You're kind of just screwing yourselves all around. Actually, no, it was they were married, lesbian, or just... They are the girls that they warn you not to stick your dick in. Oh my god, they really just said, I'm gonna park my boot right in front of here. I might not actually make this. I'm definitely not making this. Definitely not making this. Oh my god. So I just lost everything. This is one of the situations where it's genuinely yeah, I just lost everything. I had 250. I'm now at 100, so I lost 150. I have to win this twice in a row to break even. They drive as soon as I need to get here. Also, the hearse? I want to call it horse. Is not great in terms of handling. I mean, it's got the best handling, but the problem is, everything's in my way! My reckless driving is coming to bite me in the ass! I would say as long as I'm a minute at this part, I should be fine. No, they genuinely speed up and then slow down whenever I get near them. Like, as if I'm driving towards him, speed up. If I'm near him, slow down. Didn't matter for this case. Can I please?
Ow, my head.
There we go.
What sucks but me.
Alright. 226. Essentially back to where I started. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Mission Select, and I'm going to go to I'm going to go to level 4. And then I'm going to go find those vending machines and see what I can do with them. Also, I can't blame. Well, the reason I don't suck dick for money because dignity. Now that's different from wearing a kilt. Also, can't blame the guy. Where are you supposed to meet women? The bar, the church, the retirement home, mental hospital, McDonald's. Yeah, but here's the thing. It's one of the situations where if you work with them, if it's a corporate situation, you're all gonna be there long term. Fine, but this is you're working at a fucking bar. Like, if you want to meet them at the bar, sure. You want to work at the bar? Don't meet them at the bar. You want to work at a titty bar? Do not date them at the titty bar. You're basically asking for problems.
I could really use a lift.
I did not know I got this.
Are insane.
Wait, so we did this level 3 times?
My bad.
So there's really only 3 levels in this entire game. Huh. Damn.
Hey.
Well, I probably wanted to hook up instead of serious relationship. Yeah, and again, I wouldn't date any woman who sexes herself up. Yeah. But again, this just boils down to they're either married, lesbians, or they're crazy, and if you stick your dick in that shit, you're asking for trouble. But then again, it was mostly black dudes, so we could have had another, not Shelbyville, Sheevesport, I forgot what the fuck it's called. The guy who got tired of paying for child support, so he literally went door to door killing his own children because he had like 7 of them. Just so he can like avoid child support. Woo! I think he could have committed a crime.
Well, this is going right next to Bart's
Since you don't have to pay in prison. Yeah, probably. Because he doesn't make any money, but I guess it was mostly so, I don't know. Who knows what he was thinking. It could have been something along the lines of, if they're gone, sure, you go into prison, doesn't have to pay them, but if they're gone, there's no child support to pay.
Help old Gil out.
Both options would lead to him going to prison.
Let's do this then.
I guess if he just stopped paying the child support, he'd go to prison, but he'd get out and he'd have to continue paying it. So he said, you know what, just remove the actual cause of the child support, the child. If he just didn't have so many fucking... If he didn't just have sex with so many fucking women to get so many kids, and it wasn't a deadbeat, he could have avoided it that way too.
I need some road.
But you know, low impulse control and all.
Time for caution.
Hey! Look out!
I also saw someone recently who said, you don't have, what was the phrase? You don't have pattern recognition, you're just racist. I was like, they keep calling you racist, they never call you wrong. And I love that fucking comeback, because it's just hilarious, because it's technically correct. They never call you wrong, they just call you racist. I was like, I'm sorry stats are not in your favor.
Oh, I don't have any pockets.
I am trying to make money.
Well, that's gonna cost me.
So this has the highest speed and handling, it's just got the lowest everything else. I wonder, hold on. Oh, there's a reset button. Imagine having condoms and not using them. Dude, let's put it this way. They want to abolish body cams because body cams are racist. The funny thing is they were the ones who wanted body cams at first. It was like, oh, if we have body cams on all cops, then we'll see how much the cops actually brutalize us. Only to find out, yeah, the vast majority of the time, not all the time, vast majority, they're going out of their way to fucking hurt others. Like that one woman who had like a mental illness or a breakdown or something, and the cop went at the door because people were like worried about her, and she immediately comes out knife swinging. It's like, bro, out of her apartment, just knife swinging. And while she's charging the guy, looked completely mad out of her mind. He's telling her constantly, back up, stop, or I'll shoot, several times over. Like, this man clearly did not want to shoot. Also, when cops brutalize people, they probably won't have their cams on. Yeah.
I gotta work off my gut.
But then comes the problems like, why was your body cam off? And then there's a whole investigation for that. And they have to basically prove the body cam was broken rather than something happened. Or they were just trying to brutalize people. Can I get... There it is.
Yo, lift. Now? Please?
This is going to be a brutal piece of work. But I need to I need to cover as much time as
I've
possible.
got proof now. See this laser gun?
Well, what do you know? You were telling the truth. You've taught this old clown a lesson. And blah, 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 etc., stay in school. I just wish you told me before I let them set up those free laser gun stands.
Oh, man. I better get some heavy artillery if I'm gonna take out that much private.
Ugh. Oh. So I have
Children weren't meant to get this much exercise.
I have exactly what I need. It wants me to have... Where is it? The crazy-ass evil vehicle. This one, which is...
Hello, drivers. Got a little
Sure.
situation here. No problemo.
But what I want is...
Attention cars.
not the
Tell me
hearse.
hitchhiker needs a ride.
Also, I enjoy that there's 2 sedans. Sure. Not what I'm looking for. Hearse, honor roller, hover car, Kremlin, limo. Did I miss it? This one.
Breaker, breaker. This is Bart Simpson requesting one pimp ride ASAP.
Whoa, buddy, hold up. Yeah, handling my ass. Like, they pretty much have to have serious reasons as to why their body cam is off. Otherwise, they themselves get in trouble. This thing seems to have decent handling.
Whoa, got him. Oh, this is
I mostly care about the speed and acceleration. It goes fast, and it goes fast, fast. That sounds ridiculous, but it's not wrong. It takes me like half a second to reach my maximum speed.
You mean there's more? This is a school zone.
Get out of my way. I don't care about the money right now.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
I do think it should be automatic destruction of evidence. Absolutely it should. But at the same time... Nah, there isn't really say same time. It absolutely should. Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I think those cops might have fucked me. Unless I pull the shit out of my ass.
Watch the master.
Nope. Oh, I lost 100. Some departments have. They turn back on after 1 minute. The only time completely off is battery died or is in processing. I'm probably going to lose all of my money, and I'm going to have to go to the last level and just play a shit ton of... Like, I easily could have made that. Easily could have made that. But getting hit by cops twice because this thing has... Let me put it this way. There's no real good way. This entire area is just filled to the brim with clutter. This is why I wanted to save that money until after I got... Unfortunately, each level does not... It really should reset all of its money every time you change levels, so you can go back and quickly get them. There's no reason for parody games to be difficult in any sense of the word. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to have my soft feminine sneeze and then my manly sneeze. I don't know why, I've been sneezing a lot more lately. I think I'm getting old. Secondly, those sneezes genuinely help clear my nose so I can actually breathe out my nose. The last thing I want to be is a fucking mouth breather.
You think I'm scared? You thought wrong.
Although my nostrils always end up getting, like, closed. Both of them.
Bring it on, suckers. Hey, slow
Well, it's more of like they both close 75% of the way, so I can only breathe through 50% of my nostril.
That was totally awesome.
Now, here's the real trick. This should be fast enough, it doesn't matter.
No worries.
This might fuck me. I might have just overshot my, yep. But it's okay, I can do this. I'm sorry, I did not realize Bart made that noise.
Asphalt eaters.
I wonder when, like, ass eating became acceptable. Because he makes the joke of asphalt eating, when genuinely it's meant to be an ass eating joke. You could definitely tell. It's not a secret by any means. I actually finished it, and with 2 seconds to spare, simply because I had the fastest car in the game.
Do this in the first place.
That is so dumb. I hate that. What's ass eating joke? They eat asphalt eaters? You could definitely tell it's meant to be like an ass eating joke, but then again, that might just be the way I'm interpreting it. But hey, I beat that fucking piece of shit ass mission with 2 seconds to spare with the fastest vehicle in the game! You'll have to excuse me for not being exceptionally happy about it. It's extra dumb it had to be that way, because I had a car with even less stats, less speed, less acceleration, less handling. What the fuck was that? And they wanted me, it's like, okay, sure, fine, cool, great, awesome, suck my ass.
Hey, I found my lost nachos.
I'm pretty sure nachos mold. I doubt it's gonna be like a McDonald's burger where that shit just lives forever. Wait! Oh, they're fucking alphabetized! Open. LMNOP, LMNOP. Ha ha ha. Yeah, no toughness, but speed.
Back rubs.
Zombie Cafe, ooh. For the zombitches. My reflexes, shut up.
I have road rage and I know how to use it.
Wee! Fuck.
Eat my dust.
Luckily, running into things solves a lot of my issues. Running into people, not so much. Running into things, yeah, that's fine. My biggest problem that's going to be is my toughness.
You're not gonna get more.
1, the smoke blocks my vision, and 2, I will explode probably before I hit the end. I really do feel like the time trials, one of these situations I genuinely need to. If I knew I got this, fuck it, I never would have bought the horse. Fastest car in land has ever gone is 763 miles per hour. That, wait, isn't breaking the sound barrier like 700? Or 750? Hold on, I need to look this up. I need this information in my body right now. Speed of sound, 343? Wait a minute, oh, that's meters a second. Miles per hour. Oh, he was just shy of breaking it. Okay. Okay, so I was close. So I was thinking of the correct story. They didn't break the speed of sound, they were just shy of breaking it. I don't know if it's because the car could not do it, or is it because they were afraid of what happened if it could. Wager.
Rushing time.
Easy. 767. Is that why they call it the Boeing 767? Because it breaks the speed. What if you're exactly at the breakage of sound?
Let's do this thing. I'm a
Why is the witch honking at me?
Ooh, the vibration tickling my feet.
Whee! I'm stuck in the ground. All that to lose to a Volkswagen. Listen, yeah. Listen, I will never drive Hitler's car.
Vengeance will be mine.
You cannot blame me for not driving the SS Hitler. Whee! Please make it, please make it, please make it. Oh, thank God. It's so fast, it just goes over everything. I genuinely have to slow down to not jump into invisible walls.
Go! Move it! Eat my dust! I am excelente!
I am evil, Homer. I am evil. I can't drive. I'm driving. I'm thrashing. Oh, God.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy!
It's okay.
In your face! Looks harder than it is.
Embrace the propaganda. Never. I always love those people who say like, yes, I'm too intellectual. The propaganda doesn't work on me. Bitch, have you ever been to McDonald's? It's worked on you. It's like, yes, that's a McDonald's burger. Cheap and easy. I don't have to cook it. Sounds tasty. I think I'll go and grab one. Propagandized. Eat your McDonald's, you machine of the state. Three out of three. I just need 200 more, please, for the love of God and all that. Oh! Give me a box to break or something. I need more than $1.
Ooh, the vibration tickling my feet.
Lost quite a few dollars, actually.
Where am I gonna put all these?
Let me just, yeah. Oh! Hit! Spiders. They couldn't go any faster because there's no strength of land flat enough or free of obstruction. Also, I think at some point it wouldn't be stuck on the ground anymore. You know what? Fair enough. At some point, just slap some fucking wings on that car. That's essentially how we do it with planes. You just make it so goddamn fast that all you do is tip it upwards and bam, you're in the air.
Let's do this thing! I didn't do it.
It's a reason cars don't have wings anymore. Granted, you're probably better off making the fucking shield helicarrier than you are making a generic flying car. You're better off making a boat car where you can drive on land and sea. Granted, if it wasn't for like corporatism in America, I absolutely believe we would have flying cars and flying boat cars by now. I mean, shit, we're at the point where we have self-driving cars. We probably would have had that 20 years ago, 10 years ago, if it wasn't for like planned obsolescence. George Foreman was the last good one. He was one of the good ones. From boxing to grill master, wild. Ooh, shut up. Bro, I just missed one. Why did I have to hit another? Out of my way, Grandma. If you wanted to live longer, you shouldn't have been on the road today. But yeah, as long as I have 1 minute, as long as I'm under a minute, by the time I hit this, I'm basically golden. The one good thing about having a troublemaker child is you genuinely can blame everything on them.
Oh, I swallowed my gum. Ooh, the vibration is tickling my feet. I blame society. Eat my gum.
I blame the hearse.
The important thing is I'm not imagining these guys. I am so smart.
I keep making it 121. The fact that I was in a slower vehicle and I made it in 120 is wild.
forever.
It's weird that everyday objects can come back and I get $1 out of them each time I break them. Yet, hey, wait a minute. Yet everything else, this shit comes back, but not the other stuff. I almost exploded. In my pants! I would genuinely love to drive an F1 Formula vehicle. A Formula 1 car. F1 Formula. Damn, I'm starting to turn into my fucking great-great-great-great-grandpa. I only need 500 for it. This will give me what I need. There could be a car that drives 1,000 miles per hour, but again, they couldn't drive it anymore because America's only 2,800 miles east to west, and there'd probably be obstruction. Fair enough, but that's per hour. That also doesn't account for how long it takes to get to that 1,000 miles per hour. And you might not need 1,000 miles of obstruction. You might just need 100 miles of obstruction, or 50, or 20. Because how many unobstructed miles did it take for that one car to get to 753? And that's already pretty damn close to 1,000. I absolutely believe that we can make a car that's 1,000 miles per hour. But whether or not we have... In order for that to ever be used to its maximum efficiency, we really would need to make one giant interstate all across... I mean, to be fair, we basically do, but it would have to be straight as fuck. And we would essentially have to make it to where nobody could cross it, nobody could walk it, nobody could cross it, not even animals. Because the moment they do, if something going 1,000 miles per hour collides with anything at any speed, it doesn't matter how armored that vehicle is, you're both going to explode. I think the stopping would be the issue too. Stopping would be an issue, but again, how many miles per hour do you really need? How many miles do you really need to stop? It really is a matter of weight and speed. Mostly weight.
It was like that when I got here.
I guess once you hit a certain speed, weight and speed become pointless.
Move it.
Give it 30 engines, call it a day. Just 30 engines, and it's like Santa's fucking sleigh. Each engine is named after a reindeer, and then the other 23 are just, I don't know, bought and named after corporations like fucking gas corporations, like a Shell or Walmart or I don't fucking know.
Nothing lasts forever.
Dinosaur gas. The only reason I think dinosaur gas is because there's actually right outside of Walmart and Samsung. There's a what the fuck is it called? I forgot what it was called. But there's a gas station with a dinosaur mascot out front.
Smelly Sam, what's going on?
The alien cars.
Let's do this thing.
Get to my vehicle. Damn right. My vehicle.
Ooh, the vibration tickling my...
Damn! I just got here and you immediately started punting my ass. Dinosaur out the front? Exxon. That's not Exxon. Oh shit, I'm following the wrong thing. I'm retarded. My bad. Get out of my way! It'd be too heavy.
Take that. No!
Fuck. I followed the wrong car. My brain just shut off. Let me look it up. Gas station with dinosaur mascot. Not Quebec. Sinclair. That's what it is. Sinclair Oil. Which, to be fair, we are pretty much constantly told that oil is made of dinosaurs. Granted, oil's made of everything. That's why the oil fields in Texas replenish themselves. Oil is a renewable resource. The gas companies just convinced you it's not, so they don't have to like lower their gas prices. The reason I say oil's a renewable resource is because what was happening 1,000 years ago that's happening, or millions of years ago that was happening today? Death. And it doesn't have to be fucking carbon-based life form like dinosaurs. Plants also plants also compress into oil, and given that there's a shit ton more plants than there are people,
Can't you see I'm driving
it's safe
here?
to say that you're easily going to have way more plants turned to oil than dinosaurs, but it doesn't look as cool to have a fucking dandelion as your mascot than it does to have a Tyrannosaurus long neck. There's really nowhere for this thing to go other than turn around. How much you want to bet this thing is getting... Nope, it tried going the... Dude, this fucking driver sucks.
Learn to drive, dumbass.
Never heard of it. It's probably one of those America-only companies.
The power plant? But I'm bored of this level. In your face.
Professor Frink. Is this supposed to be like a play on Professor Freak? I don't get it. Well, yeah, in a sense it is renewable. We have to wait hundreds of millions of years, and by then He-Man is probably not around. Not necessarily, because death was happening every day, not just once in a million years. Plants die every day, plants die every few weeks. If you leave oil fields alone for like 5 to 10 years, 5 minimum, 10 maximum, they will replenish themselves easy. My morbidly obese brother. Dab me up. Hit me up with those gang signs, my morbidly obese brother that is white.
Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing.
It's Hearse. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
I need your help. My car is, sleeping. Eat my gut. Lousy, rotten, karmic retribution.
Just be once with empty, then the one we already have is gonna take a while. Oh yeah, all you need to do is like, okay, one's empty, go to another one. Why is my camera being weird? Go to another one. Use that one all up. Go back to your old one. Hey, it's full again. Cool. Then it probably won't be a problem. Very much so. Oil is a renewable resource. There are things constantly dying in the fucking... There are things constantly dying millions of years ago because those lands were certainly not fucking... The Ice Age might have helped too. In fact, who knows if oil takes millions of years to actually form. It might take less time. Who knows? I exactly don't know the exact details about it. All I know is, god damn it, oil. I love it. What do you mean only finishing 2 missions? Well, then it probably won't be a problem. Just one. At this point, we're essentially making synthetic oil, which, let's be real here. The previous form of... The previous iteration of oil was whale fat. And as they say in this one movie about oil field, not movie, TV show about oil fields, maybe we can use olive oil. It's possible. I don't know. Then again, I doubt big oil would ever allow it to happen. They'd probably kill off every single person who would have an idea of how to make it better. For instance, there was a car that was powered by water. Guy's dead. He just mysteriously vanished a couple weeks later. And another car powered by tequila that was showcased at Las Vegas. Couple years later, gone. Car never heard from again. Patents gone. Nothing ever patented. Schematics never existed, apparently. And dude disappeared off the face of the earth. This is why I firmly believe we'll never truly properly make progress, is because the people in power will never allow it to happen. This is why I also am not terrified, but mortified by the people who want socialism, because they're apparently not smart enough to realize, hey, if under capitalism, human greed runs rampant, what happens under socialism when all you do is consolidate power to even fewer people that are probably the people in power from the capitalist system? You're going to run into even more problems. There's a reason fucking when the Berlin Wall fell, people weren't going to the communist side. But imagine, I think, why wouldn't they just monopolize? It's like the film company killing the guy who invented the digital camera instead of, monopolizing, pioneering it. It's because they aren't smart enough to realize this is the future, and they will eventually fail as a company. Time will be their downfall. Instead of providing better products for the people, they will just force them to basically use old, archaic, and barbaric methods because it keeps them from going out of business. Never underestimate the greed of corporations and the things they are willing to do, especially since the government bails them out of literally everything. This is why the government should only do a couple of things. They should not have the power to fucking tell people how to live. They should literally just, all right, we're going to collect some taxes. We're going to build a military to protect all 50 of our states and territories. And then we're going to add some social programs in there for safety nets in case the people, not the corporations, the people are having problems. As long as you can kill and find scientists, the only technology they seem to be interested in is advancing the surveillance technology. It's sad, but yeah.
Here, my morbidly obese ally. Based on my mathulations, I figured out the alien's weakness. It's nuclear waste. Yuck.
And how does that affect me?
Well, it could save the life of you and your family.
And?
Look, I've loaded my vehicle with nuclear waste from the power plant. It's going to deliver this toxic payload to the alien ship, risking myself and my delicious brain to zombie snacking, which if you've never undergone that, I can tell you it stings.
What a hero. And I never knew his name.
It's Professor John Frank.
Are you still here?
Protect Professor Frink from the aliens, deliver the nuclear waste. How am I supposed to protect him? That if it was just listen, if it was like Dead Island where I can just play as the one chick with the gun as her special ability, be fine. I'm driving cars here. And it isn't like Crash Twin Sanity, no. Crash Twin Racing, that's what it was. Where I can oh, never mind. I'm driving. That's what's happening. Got it. Easy. Too easy. Fuck your mother. I'm gonna fuck your mother. Don't.
I didn't do it.
I now understand the problem here. They always find technology to be like, we'll use AI to create scanners that can scan your face invisibly. I need to be very careful. One wrong move and it's kablooey. Also, why is there no lid on this thing? Now let's take a shortcut real quickly. Whee!
Hey, watch it, Buster. Glurvik, I can't seem to Glurvik.
I don't know what Glorvik is. Glorvik. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I'm saving the human race. Get out of my way. It baffles me how a lot of left-wing people be like, we need more government, despite the fact that government is the reason you have all these problems. It's genuinely shocking. Like, I get the average scale. Let's do a little bit of math. Average intertravel, what? Intelligence of America. The average intelligence of America is 98 to 100. Let's lowball and say 98. And by 90 to 190 is generally classified as average, while 85 to 150 is considered broader average range. So if the average person in America is of the average intelligence, imagine this. The average is average. The other half dumber than that. The other half smarter than that. There's an equal amount of dumb people as there are smart people. Unfortunately, the dumb people are louder. They may be either fewer or same as the smart, but that's probably why we're constantly in a stalemate of making things better, because the dumb people have just as much power as the smart people. We really need to go back to just having... We really need to go back to just having the... You need to, like... It's sucking him off. We need to go back to having a sort of standard for people to vote. Whether it be owning property, hell, even paying an apartment, shit like that.
Driving, cola poisoning, laser distributing, reality show filming monsters. I'm gonna need some more.
I did not understand a damn word this man just said.
Whee!
Whoa!
This is I'm the uncle at the fucking the nephew's birthday party. And the mom goes, please don't get political. Oh, I won't get political. 2 drinks later, the government is feeding us frogs, like the French. We should only let veterans vote. If we do that, that'd probably cause another problem I don't foresee. Citizens get to vote, but not civilians. I would say serving the military, doesn't matter what branch, automatically allows you to vote. Yeah, should be automatically allow you to vote. Yes. Paying, I would say paying property taxes, because thanks to the boomers, we're now in a situation where no one my age can afford houses. All we can afford is apartments. And even then, it's sketchy. Even my mom the other day, I was on the phone with her, talking to her, and she was like, did you know that your generation is the first generation who can't afford a house? It's like, yeah, Mom, I did know that for the last 10 years. That could be easily abused, though. I'm sure. I just don't know how it is. Not off the top of my head, anyway. Oh, shit. Get in my vehicle.
My pee came out.
Where's my car? Oh, fuck. F1 Formula Racer. The tax man could say your property worth too much and you can pay too high of a tax. What? And you have to sell or pay the suffocating tax. You have to do that anyway. I like how it shows me where it's at despite the fact that I don't need it to. Drive to the power plant. Thank God it shows this one.
Driving is my pet peeve.
That's why I say if you're paying bills, I would probably say get away from the alien car. Oh, easy.
Combined with the tenacity of a level boss.
If you remove all timers in this game, I wasn't even remotely away from him. Why did that count? But yeah, if you remove all timers from this game, it becomes baby easy. Legitimately, timers are the only reason this game is fucking hard. And that's only the last level. Once you get to... That's only level 6 and 5, I would say. Once you get to level 7, oh, this shit becomes stupidly easy again. It's like level 1. And you get the best cars in the game. Probably because you get the best cars in the game. That's why it's stupidly easy. Still. There are definitely ways we could change the system to actually make it... Oh, I gotta go up. Oh, but to his office. There's definitely ways we can change the system in order to benefit the actual people, but unfortunately, due to the boomers, they literally took the ladder, burned it, and voted to make it to where no other ladders could be built. So basically, no EBTs, Section 8 welfare people get to vote. Basically, if you are being subsidized by the government without being in the military, I have to say that because someone could argue I'm subsidized by the government, and you're not wrong, But the thing is, I earned that subsidization. You didn't. If you're on EBT, like EBT should only be it's meant to be a supplementary thing. Realistically, you should not be on EBT without a job. You should have to have a job to have EBT. I don't give a shit if it's part-time, just a job in general. When it's turned into a platformer. You should have a job in general to get Social Security. Not Social Security, but to get like social program benefits. Basically contribute. Not that... The fuck was that about? Whoa! I fell for it again. Being a police officer or a government worker of any kind, I wouldn't call it being subsidized because all that involves some sort of labor. Yeah, but someone could probably argue as like, oh, you're subsidized by the government. That's why you're able to work. And it's like, well, no. Dude, let me put it this way. Less than 1% of the American population is in the military. Fuck these trapdoors! Because their standard is incredibly strict. You can't have any previous health problems. You basically have to have perfect 20/20 vision, which is wild. You can't because bruh. You can't be colorblind. You can't have any hearing impairments. You have to be able to do like certain physical acts like duck walk. It also depends on your job because I went to MEPS and I did the general testing. I didn't do like specialized testing because there are people who were in my field who had to lift a box of 30 pounds because one of the job requirements is you have to be able. Mr. Burns is very approachable. See, be athletic. Basically, I wouldn't even say athletic, just not out of shape, I would say. Yeah, I would say just don't be out of shape. Because a lot of the stuff they ask of you isn't difficult. Maybe there are some like genetic thing, like being colorblind is a genetic thing. That are some, which is fucking kind of funny because a lot of jobs which require you not to be colorblind. When I went to MEPS for the first time, when I tried to join the army, they said I was colorblind. I said, all right, I'm not joining. I went back like 5 years later, went to the Air Force. They said, you're colorblind. And I was like, wait a minute. I went through MEPS. They didn't mention anything about this. I call up MEPS and they said, yeah, you're not colorblind. Hold on, let me send this information back to your recruiter. And I went from like 20 jobs to every single job in the Air Force because I scored an 88 on the ASVAB, which is low for my field, despite the fact that I got double what I need to do my job. Here's the thing. I am the dumbest smart person in my field. Because when it comes to my field, you have to be smart, but I'm also a fucking idiot, so there's that. If I was in the average field, I would be a goddamn genius. But this is like high school all over again. Too smart for the general classes, too dumb for the smart classes. Or more specifically, not... What's the word? Not... Basically, what's 9 plus 10? 19. It's basically, I did not put in the effort to be in those AP classes. I was not naturally gifted enough to be good at those AP classes without trying. And I got so used to not trying to pass that I thought, okay, well, obviously I don't belong here. I didn't think, if I try harder. Because no matter how hard I tried, I was always shit on by my fucking stepdad especially. So as a matter, and fucking even when I was running the missile field, it was always like, no matter how good I am, how good I do, it's 21. What the fuck? Oh, I think I've seen that video. No matter what I do, it was never good enough. And if nothing's ever good enough, why bother? That's what I fucking told my supervisor, and he wasn't always like, I know it was a joke, because I remember the car ride, and I was complaining about this, like, no matter how good I do, never failed an eval, never caused a problem, and all of a sudden, I'm a problem. And he was like, have you tried being better? And I was like, yes, I have, multiple times. You know what that got me? Nothing. Why bother trying when you're going to get the same results as the people who don't? Another reason why socialism doesn't work. If everyone's paid the same, why excel? It stifles progress. and promotes stagnation. No one is ever, incentives is all it ever boils down to. No one is ever going to improve themselves if all it ever boils down to, sure, even if I do, I'm never going to be any better than the person who sits with their fucking hands up their ass. Ugh. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! That's just rude. It's Hunger Games! Not Hunger Games. Fuck you! I just want my money back. Oh my god. No! This is those videos I've seen of what's... I want to get to the other side. Does it basically... It essentially reset itself. Fuck! Because I know how this... Oh my god, it really is just fucking... not Hunger Games. It's Squid Games all over again.
I killed you once.
Mr. Burns, it's me, Homer Simpson.
So you're not the ghost of my former partner. Whew. Wow, that was... Wow.
Look, I need to get some barrels of radioactive waste to save Springfield from the aliens.
I agree. Illegal aliens are a nuisance.
Not leaf blower aliens, tentacle aliens.
Go. In that case, here's the map to where I buried nuclear waste barrels all over Springfield. And the EPA wanted to find me. Bleeding heart liberals. I hope they bleed from the heart.
This is the stereo. This is the fucking, like, straw man liberals use. Oh, shit.
That's as easy as pie.
There we go. I need to get back in my guard. This is the stereotypes or straw man that the liberals use. And it's just the funniest thing ever because this man is literally meant to be an extreme. Oh! Nuclear waste from the plant. Got it! Well, they wanted to stop actual aliens. Never.
I have road rage and I know
So,
how to use it.
fun fact, recent story, and this isn't a surprise to anyone who's been paying attention for the last 5 minutes. So the Democrat Party in America basically got caught funding, or let me rephrase it like this: the SCPLA, the SPCLA. I genuinely forgot their fucking acronym because, yeah, got caught funding the KKK, a Democrat Party, a Democrat-funded organization, got. Okay, I just barely made that. Funding essential race crime groups. KKK.
Nothing lasts forever.
And I'd have to fucking look it up because there's like a bunch of groups. There's like 8 groups. But the KKK is being the #1 thing that they funded. It was legitimately the... Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. You're funding the groups that you claim to be against. This is the epitome of... The supply of racism in America does not meet the demands. I feel like I'm missing something here.
Another one.
And then get out. Switch to the Southern Poverty Law Center? Yes, the SPLC. My bad. But nobody, sorry, my time as a...
I need another
Holy shit, Desjardins Financial Security was unfulfilling. I'm still salty about how everyone kept complaining about an in-house program using DOS commands being hard to get out of. I proposed a macro. But nobody cared as the same people complaining said, oh, I'll remember that anyway. I just pull out an eyebrow? Why? Did you leave? What? What do you mean did I leave? What happened? Oh, him, sorry. My apologies. Ugh. But I'll remember that anyway. Then a month later, a different employee made a different macro for a different purpose. Then she got praised. Oh, it basically boils down to every single work environment is a social project. It's never how good you do, it's how well do people perceive you. And it's like, I can be the best at my job, but if people perceive me in a negative light, it's not gonna matter. If someone wants me to get fired, if someone wants to give me paperwork, I'm getting fired, I'm getting paperwork. I was like, alright, I'm out of here. Listen, the government, I'm a contract worker for the government. Well, not contract civilian, I'm enlisted. And I've got 5 more years minimum. They can fire me in that time if they really want to. But realistically, what they're going to do is they're going to be like, alright, just put him somewhere else. Just get him out of my sight.
Must never.
Now, the fun thing is, I talk about my problems as the field runner and my bosses, or the last boss I had, basically. The problem arose, the funny thing, I was being sent somewhere else before Element Opie. I was being sent somewhere else before the problem even arose. And then like 3 days after I was being told, hey, yeah, you're being sent to a different shop. Here's the shop you're going to. Something happened, and the new shop boss was just a fucking hard ass who went out of his way to just make apparently everything miserable. People like from other shops loved him. Well, yeah, because separation is a pain in the ass if not done for a legitimate reason. Which at least guarantees me 5 more years. If I could if I could sign a 10-year contract, I absolutely would. At the end of that, it's like, oh, you want to re-enlist? How long do you want to re-enlist for? 10 more years. We can only pay you for 6. I don't care. 10 more years. That is job security and a retirement paycheck after those 20 years. Granted, the way they have the system now is I get 40% of my base pay, not including BH or BAS, so I'm going to lose a fuck ton of money once I retire. But also I get a 401k, which I myself have been fattening up out the ass. And once I take my staff test and rank up to sergeant, like Call of Duty, then I'm going to put more in my 401k for my base pay. Because right now I put 15% and the Air Force matches 5, so it's basically 20%. I'm going to put 20 so they match still 5. And get 25%. So realistically, because even at, let me put it this way. I did not start putting shit into my 401k until like the last 3 years, I would say. And I already have 20 grand built up. Imagine if I put more and actually do, like, imagine I stick to that minimum of 25 and still, because a lot of my money mostly comes from BAH and food. I'm always going to have an increase in my fucking base pay. I have not been paying attention to where I meant to go this whole time. Well, yeah, because this game forces you to do the same thing 3 to 4 times, maybe 5. You count the race to Burns as another trip. Oh, yeah, it's a parody game. I don't expect quality out of this. I just have fun. In fact, most of the fun isn't even from the game. It's talking to y'all. I love talking. And if I had a job that was just talking, I absolutely would. Even if it's completely out my ass. Listen, online, you don't need to be truthful or anything. And the reason I don't talk a lot about my job has less to do with me not knowing what to say. It's more of so I can't remember what's secret, top secret, or fuck even classified. So it's a safer bet to just not talk about my job at all, other than the complaints that I had. And a couple of stories. But beyond that, I will talk about anything else. Mostly because I genuinely cannot remember what's what. This car is so slow. Okay, I'll race from Texas. Oh. I don't know why my game lags at all. It's a PS2 game on a 64 RAM computer with an i7. I need to upgrade my CPU. So, I know graphics cards. I have a 30, 60, 12 gigabytes of built-in RAM. Where do I have to go? The alien? Oh, yeah, I have to go to the aliens again. Haha! Let's just kill everyone in town for this.
Oh, I forgot my mission.
Oh, hi. Listen, I don't need more cars. I don't give a shit.
That was so painful.
We're gonna sacrifice Grandpa next. And it's the last mission. Heyo, bro. And we're an hour ahead of schedule. You know what that means? Do mods. And a bunch of indie games. I don't give a shit about that.
Give me a lift. I gotta save Springfield.
I can't wait until I'm 65 and they take away Social Security because it costs too much.
Oh.
They keep raising Social Security. I'm glad Trump basically said or put it into fucking effect. Social Security cannot go away. You will pay the people. The funny thing is, thanks to Trump, the Republican Party will never be a Republican Party. It'll be a populist party. And anyone that doesn't stand up, anyone that doesn't basically reach his standard, like he's a businessman, but he understands that to make a business work, you need the people. You can't do it by yourself. Also, I'm pretty sure he made it to where, like, all right, I'm basically of age of social. How old is Trump actually? Isn't he like in his fucking 80s? I think he's in his 70s. Why am I looking up on my phone? Let's look at it on the fucking computer. Let's use the personal computer. How old is Trump? Motherfucker, 75. 79! Brother's 80. He's already collecting Social Security. What the fuck? What do you mean he's 79? He does not look 79. Motherfuckers, wait. I guess we got so used to Biden being uncognitive mess that even someone who knows how to fucking bring a sentence together, full stop, apparently is good enough. Does not seem 879. He does not. I would say 60s, 65 tops. But why does he have sexy women in cabinet position? Listen, I'm not going to blame him for that. As long as they're able to do the job, if they're sexy and can do it, more power to you.
Sweet.
Not Grandpa's World War II vehicle. I'm legitimately, genuinely playing. Why does he have a fucking rock in the back of his car?
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
Is this genuinely just to use the worst vehicles you have to win? Also, this isn't a race. There's no time. I just realized that. Whee! I need to restart this. I got so distracted. He looks 67. He does. But then again, it could be anywhere from genetics to rich people have the funds to eat properly and get plastic surgery. I don't fucking know, really. I'm about to beat this game, and we're going to end up going to indie games. If you was president, what cabinet position would you give me? I have to look up what the cabinet positions are to even answer that question. I know there's like education. I know there's health. I just don't know exactly what all the positions are besides those two. Who the fuck is McGillicuddy? I know who McGilligan, but not McGillicuddy. No, McGillicuddy sounds familiar. You know what I was afraid of? I was having heart palpitations pretty much all day yesterday. Listen, I know you're zombies, but goddamn. Was that really necessary? Dude, the handling on this car is trash. No. I still have time. I still have time.
We had to say Dickety because the Kaiser had stolen our word 20. Hellfish forever.
Alright, I got a little fucked on that one. What are the cabinet positions? Hold on. Cabinet positions. Okay, there's a lot of them. Holy shit. Secretary of the State handles foreign affairs. Secretary of the Treasury manages economic policies. Secretary of Defense oversees armed forces. Attorney General, Justice Department. Top law enforcement officer manages federal land and national resources. I would probably put you Secretary of State to handle foreign affairs because you've lived in foreign countries. You live in Europe, let's say that. I don't want to like tell people where you live. So I feel like that would be the best. But let me read the rest. Man, Secretary of the Interior manages federal land, natural resources, agriculture, farming, commerce, money, labor, represents worker interest. Health and Human Services manages health policy. Secretary of House and Urban oversees housing needs. Transportation manages transportation networks. Damn. I would say housing and transportation sucks the most. You don't hear about them, by the way. Energy handles energy production and nuclear security. When you say nuclear security, you mean like my job or like power plants? Secretary of Education, that makes sense. Secretary of Veteran Affairs provides services to veterans. Homeland Security manages border security and anti-terrorism. Yeah, I'd still say it was Secretary of the State, so you handle foreign affairs.
Piece of cake.
To be fair, I would want a foreigner to handle foreign affairs, primarily because they have more experience with quote-unquote foreigners.
Eat my dust eater. Out of control.
It just makes sense.
Oh, out of control.
But, now granted, listen, you can have foreigners as mayors of New York. I do not know if you can have foreigners in the cabinet positions.
Excelente.
What the fuck was that?
Let's do this thing. Mistakes were made. Looks harder than it is.
I'd imagine you can't have foreigners in cabinet positions. That man literally came out of the fucking round. I get it's zombies, but damn.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
Thank you for the push.
I'll work the pedals and you steer. There's my helmet. Oops, I messed myself. I didn't do it.
Oh, fuck. Well, it's the last mission. I don't give a shit. Oh, man, I would have a very short career. I tried to pass legislation to stop giving money to foreign countries, including Israel. And then it'd be like, it would be not even a short career because you got fired. It'd be a short career because you were assassinated by the liberals.
2, 4, 6, 8, you suck, I'm great.
Whee! Eat shit and die.
Hey. Move it, I'm not dead yet.
Ah! Grab the nuclear weight. I need to find a fucking... Okay, that's a problem. The other ones I had 30 seconds to do, but I guess because it's the last mission, they said, you know what, go fuck yourself. You're getting minimum time!
Get out of my way, jerk ass. Vengeance will be mine. Eat my dust. Back in my day, we called sandwiches Flat Freddy. And they cost 4 playing cards a bite. Can't you see I'm driving here?
No, I need to grab the one over here because I'm fucked either way. Okay.
Because the Tiger has stolen our word 20. I blame the Democrats. Why me?
You damn well know this is definitely made in an era where, like, blaming the Democrats was just, like, a Republican thing. When they were always the problem. Even, like, they pretty much just took off the mask. Which is fucking wild, because I remember growing up and be like, the Democrats are the fucking party of science. No, they were just really good at hiding it. Face orange biting nails. What? President will take up Secretary of State Mason being assassinated. Make up to Secretary of State Mason being assassinated.
It's crashing time.
So this is probably going to be the hardest level I have. No, I can't say that. Well, maybe I can, because it gave me a shit-ass car to do it in.
Would somebody tell me what just happened?
If I were to the very least get a car that wasn't a piece of garbage, maybe it would work. Like, this one is, I feel like the handling is stupidly low. 2.5 to 3 stars. Then again, I'm so used to things with good handling that everything else feels floaty, despite the fact that the game is floaty. And the cops being here does not help me either.
How about them apples?
Apples? I love apples.
Oh, did I do something wrong?
Whee!
Damn it, I dropped my kebab. Go!
I'm not a very good driver.
I don't like driving. What? There was someone's voice who sounded just like that wasn't Homer Simpson. I can't remember who it was. It's one of the situations where I don't know why. Whenever I'm fucking drunk, the more I drunk, the more I remember God's face. But I can't remember, like, specifically people's voices, despite that Sagafta being a thing and be like, hey, yo, bro, we're going to make it to where if you're not, like, one of us, you're never going to work in this industry again. How am I supposed to get there in a minute? How fast do you actually want me to be? Because this seems like you want me to be perfect situation.
They'll never take me alive, I tell you. Never. Please come back.
Hit and run is not an issue for me. Gravity is.
Yeah, you stupid Kaiser. The important thing is I'm not imagining these guys. Look where you're going, yeah.
Is there like a Simpsons episode where he has schizophrenia? Fuck off. Give me my time back.
Let's make the scene.
Shit, I can't fucking see. This is a problem. Oh, dude, you genuinely want me to make it there in a minute? Is that even possible in this car?
What's the big idea?
Okay, good. It wasn't, please. It was less that, more this. Got it. Thank goodness. It was just make it to there in a minute. The game is forgiving enough in that sense. Corn shoot. Do you realize how much gay butt sex was happening in the 60s? It was so bad they actually had to make camps for it. And all it led to was more gay butt sex.
Back in my day, we called sandwiches Flat Freddy. They cost 4 times a bite.
Oh, fuck off!
Now my story begins in 1982. We had to say ticket.
I was an inch from the finish line! Just drive the sound barrier car. I wish I could. Oh my god, that is the most fucking painful thing to see. It's like, I made it, I did it, they're off my ass, and nuclear waste explosion. Fuck! So this is what Chernobyl felt like.
Sweet. Ooh, the vibrations tickling my feet. Get out of my way! Every minute might be my last. Oh, that adrenaline made me feel alive again.
Be at Chernobyl or the Fukushima, you choose. I would rather be at Fukushima because no one's gonna remember my name as a mistake to time. Fukushima, you're gonna remember the government's name as a mistake because why the fuck would you ever build a nuclear reactor on a known fault line that is commonly known for earthquakes? You're just asking for trouble, you fucking retards. Then again, the Japanese were never really known to be smart, just violence.
Oh, come on. Nothing lasts forever.
I don't even know how I made that. They'll be off my ass soon. Good. In fact, I think they are now.
Damn it, I dropped my kebab. Oh,
Chernobyl will be remembered for history. Fukushima will only be remembered by people who want to make a point of nuclear reactors aren't as dangerous as you think.
Take that.
But the fucking hippies of our time would be like, we can't have nuclear, you'll cause another Chernobyl. I was like, Chernobyl is caused by communism's lack of safety. And Fukushima was caused by retards who decided, yeah, it's a fucking ingenious idea to build it on a fucking earthquake fault line. Let's do that. I was like, because we wanted to keep it away from population. Did none of you do a geographic fucking layout? I can realistically go back, as long as it does not take up all my time.
I'll buff out those dents with a good yellow onion. Coming through.
genuinely wonder in regards to that is like, when you say good yellow onion,
Let's do this thing.
good, it gives me a minute back. When you say good yellow onion, it makes me think, how did we discover a lot of these things? Because apparently honey and onions, red onions, are an anti-inflammatory. How did we discover that shit?
Back in my
How do
day,
we know that it's an anti-inflammatory? Did we just start throwing shit in a jar and drinking it
playing cards of
and
ice.
praying for the best? Or did we just somehow know that onions and honey cause an anti-inflammatory?
It means speed thingy. Sweet, merciful
Like,
McGillicuddy.
homemade remedies are genuinely my favorite. Most nuclear power plants in Japan are safe. Fukushima just was way too many faults. It's what happens when you don't have like any safety protocols and you just kind of throw everything to the wind. Woo! I almost did not make that.
Just don't get it.
Hit and run, babe. I hate that they're literally in my way. They do that shit on purpose. It's the last fucking mission. I just want to play DuPonts. There's like Chernobyl, too many faults. This is what happens when government just decides what's best. Leave it up. If you literally leave up, if you open it to free trade and you allow this shit with, okay, some government intervention, like, hey, if you have a monopoly, we're gonna fucking beat your ass to oblivion. Shit like that. Because I remember in Monopoly growing up, it was not Spectrum, Time Warner Cable, but Spectrum is Time Warner Cable. They just rebranded because of the issues they had in the past of like, they were known for basically trying to create a monopoly. It was Time Warner Cable and I want to say Comcast or Viacom, I can't remember which
How
one,
about them apples?
where they came together and the government literally said, no, you can't fucking do that, you know this.
Ooh, the vibrations tickling my...
I guess this was also the time when the government actually did their fucking job, which was rare.
Dust eater.
Back when the economy was not bad, but getting there, when you can have $5 footlongs and $5 extra most bestest pizzas at Little Caesars. Now the extra most bestest pizza is like $12.50 and the footlong is like $8 or $10. Probably $12. God, I miss when my footlong was at $5.
There's my pelvis. Oh, now I have a wedgie. Eat my dust. Now my story begins in 19-2. We had to say dickety because the Kaiser had stolen our word 20.
What do you mean, Kaiser? Might actually need to focus on this mission. Just because I know this shit gets nasty. But Jared was still their spokesperson. Yeah, and... yeah, he's, as far as I'm aware, he actually got out of prison.
Move it or lose it.
I think he's out of prison now, I don't remember. Maybe it might be 28 he gets out of prison.
This is the greatest day of my life.
I'm sorry, you give me 20, 30 seconds no matter what? So you're saying if I lose him too soon, I'm fucked.
Oh, out of control.
You've got to be shitting me. Okay, I'm at the very least here. Please. There we go, baby! I've done it! I've won! I'm the king of the Simpsons.
Oh, are you? I feel bad about myself.
Shut up, Homer.
I smell toad.
Grandpa's dead, as Homer finally wanted. He's probably not getting any money out of it because he's a baby boomer and he probably just decided, man, none of my money will ever go to my children. In fact, they will die with me.
Scared of some harmless nuclear waste. So very harmless. Oh, cut your fingernails.
That fortune teller was right. I do end up dying in a spaceship crash.
I wouldn't say that's a crash. Foolish Earthlings finale is #1. Space rating so far.
Proud of you for rescuing us all from that alien invasion.
Dude, the 3D models.
Happened? I thought it was a bad dream after eating too many raw hot dogs.
No.
To be fair, you can't eat raw hot dogs. They just don't taste very well.
And the ninja babysitters? Was that real or a hot dog dream?
Hot dog dream. Dad, your fans want you outside.
Fans?
Haha, shit.
Oh, those fans.
Oh no, they're in heaven.
At least our show was a success.
Why did we go to Earth Heaven when we died?
At least we don't have to sit through the stupid video game credits. No!
Acceptable. I'm not gonna lie, that last level was significantly easier than at like levels 6 and 5. I genuinely think they realized, alright, we fucked up. These levels are so hard, and the game comes out tomorrow. Make the last level, put it in Springfield, make it nighttime, add the zombies, and add an extra 30 seconds to every timer.
What is the difference between an associate producer and a producer anyway?
Well, if you ask me, these humans spent too much time exchanging long protein strands with one another.
Wait a minute, Homer Simpson's one of the aliens, isn't he? Director of Public Relations, what did he do? Kiss babies? Oh fuck, he's a Churchill. How are we supposed to know when to fucking murder the babies?
So what about this clutch of primates?
They dispense the millions of green currency credits.
We're bored of the Plains Women.
What do Earthlings do with these green credits?
They are used to control the rationing of essential items like food and toilet seats. Oh, if I get another memo from that guy.
Should people who didn't directly work in the game be in the credits? I would say I need antacids. I would say if you had something to do with the game, sure. Like if you were working on it, even if it's not directly working on it, that's fine. But at some point, it does get ridiculous. I'm genuinely waiting for one of those games where they add the janitor into the credits for wiping down the toilet seats after someone had Taco Tuesday. You want to say? Sure, I guess. Wait, is this going to give me New Game Plus? Cool. I remember seeing loading screens like this and being terrified as a kid. Now I fall asleep to creepypastas. Is this... That's level 1. Yeah, 50 cents. Good Christ. That's level 1. Study 90% of video games start with these tutorial levels. Do I get everything? There's a New Game Plus. No, it just restart. I mean, to be fair, I legitimately could just play the game over again. But the thing is, and it mostly Zombie Car World 2. Oh my god, you made me do that with fuck all for speed and acceleration.
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back, Rob.
My E? Wait, let me go check to see if some of the items came back, because that's kind of the most important part. You realistically could replay the entire game. I never actually, now that I think about it, I've never actually beat the game before. I've gotten as far as Marge's level, or at very least Apu's, and then kind of fucked off from there. But I think all the money that I'm going to get from those boxes are long gone. The best way to find out? Go back to my house and see if there's those 2 boxes. Let me focus on the road real quick because Jesus Christ, this thing is fast. 2 hours. I beat the game in 2 hours. Yeah, I definitely would not have.
Ouch! My bikini zone's chafing.
I still got busted. Alright, so if the cops are on my ass, they're gonna find my ass no matter what. Yeah, it's gone. So basically, every box that you break does not come back. You're just kind of stuck with what you got. Fine. That's fine. Whatever. I beat the game. We got credits. I saw the Associate Director of Janitorialism. We were fine. We got it. We're good. I'm going to end the stream, though, and then I'll be back with indie games. Not two mods yet. We're saving that for tomorrow. At least most of them. I might play one of them, because I'm very curious about one of them. My least favorite creepypasta, the cursed ones, where if you read it, the monster will come suck your toes or whatever. Yeah, it kind... One of the ones that are like cursed, where in sense of you read it, all of a sudden your butthole's like 1 diameter inch wider, are silly just because you're reading it now. Now, granted, it says reading. What about listening? If you're listening to creepypasta on YouTube, maybe the YouTuber's butthole expanded by 1 inch diameter, but my butthole's fine. Maybe reading, maybe... Or maybe it's in a certain language. If you read it in Hebrew, because that seems to be a fucking magical language. I'm going to become a mummy till my game downloads. Dude, you do that. Are you working with fucking satellite internet? Actually, you can answer that when I restart stream. I will be back. I'm going to stream for like a minute or two to make some changes. I will be back with indie games. So y'all be good. Y'all be safe in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Don't die, please. I have to have funerals for all of you. And yeah, see ya.